এটা করা উচিত নাকি? আচ্ছা, ঠিক আছে।
Good morning. ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম, শুনতে পাচ্ছেন? কেমন আছেন? শুনতে পাচ্ছেন? কেমন আছেন?
জি জি জি, এখন বুঝতে স্যার, আমি ভালো আছি স্যার। আপনি কেমন আছেন?
থ্যাংক ইউ, ভালো আছি। থ্যাংক ইউ ডক্টর সারওয়ার। কেমন আছেন ডক্টর ফারুক?
জি ভালো স্যার, ভালো আছি।
ভেরি গুড টু সি ইউ। ভালো আছেন?
থ্যাংক ইউ।
দেখা যাচ্ছে আমাকে? আরমান চৌধুরী অ্যাকাউন্ট থেকে দেখা যাচ্ছে?
আমাদের মাইকটা একটু টেস্ট করে দিন।
কি করবো? Is that better? Is that better, maybe?
না স্যার, আরেকটু করে উঠাতে হবে। সাকিব, তুমি ইমতিয়াজ স্যারকে গাইড করো।
এটা হচ্ছে নাকি উল্টা সাইডে যাচ্ছি?
এক মিনিট, এক মিনিট।
You need to just tilt it back so that you can see yourself.
বোকো মতো কথা বলেন।
এটা কি এটা ওকে?
Okay, everybody,
আমার কথা শোনা যাচ্ছে?
yes, sir. আমি আপনাকে বলে দিয়েছি কষ্ট করে ইয়েকে পাঠিয়ে দিবেন।
সাকিব, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes.
আমাদেরকে বললেন তো অফিস থেকে ওখানে আসবো নাকি? Senior here,
I think there is
ঠিক আছে, আপনি দেখতে পাচ্ছেন?
আমি দেখতে পাচ্ছি, দেখতে পাচ্ছি।
টাইমটা জানেন তো কতক্ষণ বলবেন? সর্বোচ্চ 3 মিনিট টাইম লাগবে।
শিওর শিওর, আমার আসলে বলার খুব বেশি কিছু নাই।
ওকে,
আমি আপনাদের সবাইকে রিকোয়েস্ট করবো আপনারা মাইক্রোফোন করে রাখবেন। আপনি স্যার আরেকবার কথা বলুন।
this is your host,
Sir, Mehdi bin Salman outside university. What should I do?
Shakib, can you hear me? Shakib, can you hear me? Can you see me?
Yes, I can do both, but can you make sure that you including it?
কোনো সময় loss করে ফেলতে হবে।
আমি আপনাকে
স্টুডেন্ট কেমন জয়েন করছে সেটা কি বোঝা যাচ্ছে?
হ্যাঁ জয়েন করবো।
না, ওরা জয়েন করবে, ওরা স্ট্রিমিং এ আছে, ওরা এই সেশনে ডাইরেক্টলি আসবে না।
জয়েন অ্যাজ অডিয়েন্স।
ওকে ওকে, ঠিক আছে, জি, বুঝতে পেরেছি।
আপনারা প্লিজ মাইক্রোফোন গুলো মিউট করেন and please get ready. We have 5 minutes. সাকিব, আমি আমিনুল স্যারের রেজলিউশন চেঞ্জ করে দিয়েছি। Yes, there is only one Aminul Haq.
Dear viewers, people who have been watching this program from home and abroad, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to you all. This is Amin, Director Media and Public Relations, Independent University Bangladesh, IUB, welcoming you all to the inaugural session of the orientation program for summer 2020. This is a different situation, and for the first time in the history of the university, we have organized this orientation program through online because of the COVID-19 pandemic. And this program is also had got a very significant aspect, that is presently, right now, this program is being broadcasted live through DBC News TV channel, Pratham Alo Digital, Dhaka Tribune Digital. So it has created opportunity for millions of people to join and enjoy the program. Our chief guest of today's program is Trustee Mr. A. Matin Chaudhary, Honorable Chairman, Board of Trustees, IUB. We have our Vice Chancellor Acting, Professor Milan Pagan, Registrar, Deans of different schools as our speakers. On the other side, we have our large number of newly enrolled students, returning students, parents, guardians, members of the faculty and administration as the audience. And as I said, millions of people from home and abroad through the media platform who have been watching this program. So without further ado, let us start today's proceedings, and we'll start with Professor Sarwaruddin Ahmed, our first speaker of the session, who is the Dean Acting of the School of Business and Enterprise. Request Professor Sarwaruddin Ahmed to deliver his speech before the audience. Professor Sarwaruddin Ahmed.
Thank you. Honorable Chairman, Board of Trustees IUB, Mr. Matin Chaudhary, respected Vice Chancellor, Acting, Professor Milan Pagan, my colleagues in both faculty and management, and most importantly, dear new students, Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to all of you. To the student, it's my great pleasure to welcome you to IUB. On behalf of the School of Business and Entrepreneurship, SBE, I would like to convey our heartiest congratulations to your parents. First, let me introduce School of Business and Entrepreneurship, SBE, to you. SBE is the largest school at IUB with more than 4,500 undergraduate and graduate students. The school offers 5 degree programs through 8 departments. We have 46 full-time faculty members having academic background from top-class universities of the world. Degree programs of our school have been accredited by the Accreditation Council for the Business Schools and Programs, SCBSP, for 10 years till 2027, which means that our BBA, BSc in Economics, MBA, and EMBA programs are American accredited. Our students will be getting preference in getting jobs, career transfer, and higher studies. Also, our school has attained membership of Alliance of Belt and Road Business Schools sponsored by the government of China. We are selected as the only business school representing Bangladesh in the consortium and will become one of the members of the elite business school comprising business school from 67 countries in the Silk Road. Our graduates are working at World Bank, IFC, Grameenphone, HSBC, BAT, and Unilever, and have become chartered accountants, certified financial analysts, and cost management accountants. There are 10 clubs in the schools to promote extracurricular and social activities. We want you to solve real life problems right from day one at IUB. Dear students, you are getting into the university at a time when IUB is going to offer full online mode of teaching. Till such time, you can come physically to the classroom. This is both a challenge and an opportunity for you. You'll be learning through a world-class online learning platform with well-trained teachers. For tech-savvy generation like you, this will be a golden opportunity to experience latest technology-driven learning system. But in order to maximize this opportunity, you should all be well prepared. Therefore, I take the liberty of offering you some advice. Don't believe in luck. Don't think that merely by luck you'll do well in the online semester and live happily ever after. For all of this, you need real hard work. There is no shortcut to it. Behind every quality performance that delights us, there are long hours of preparation. Luck will favor you only when your preparation will meet the opportunity. You need to be well prepared for online education in terms of equipment, internet, attitude, and involvement. Yes, your involvement participation is very crucial. I'm going to end on a quote from a famous person. Tell me and I forget, teach me, I remember, involve me and I learn. At the School of Business and Entrepreneurship, we will involve you in the online learning process through coursework, case studies, and online competition. Now the question is, are you ready to be involved? Thank you for your patient hearing.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Sarwaruddin Ahmed. And I would request all our speakers to look into the timing issue because we have certain time restrictions. So our next speaker is Dr. Mahdi Hassan, the head of Computer Science and Engineering Department, and he's representing his School of Engineering, Technology and Science. Dr. Mahdi Hassan.
Thank you. Good morning, Honorable Chairman, DOT, Mr. Motin Chaudhary, Vice Chancellor Acting. Very good morning to students. On behalf of School of Engineering, Technology and Sciences, it's my pleasure to welcome you all to IUB. This is a new normal for us. I'm delighted to know that you are joining us in the morning despite of this corona situation. A special welcome to all of you. I hope you will discover IUB in next 4 days, that you have entered a community that is full of life, challenges, and diverse in nature. To parents here, I would like to say that we are looking forward to know the exceptional young people you have raised. For next 4 years, we will try our best to guide them, to provide a rich array of opportunities to them to learn, to grow, to discover who they really are and how they can make difference in the world. Dear students, engineering school has 3 departments: Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Department of Electrical and Electronic Engineering, and Physical Science Department. We have lots of masters and undergrad degrees running here. We are a family. Now you are part of this family. Dear students, IUB is full of incredibly talented faculty members who are waiting eagerly to guide you, to ally you in your exploration. They are the greatest resource. Please help us. Please let us help you to know the things that you don't. They are leading scholar in their own field. Get to know them. Talk to them after the classes. Seek them during the office hours. Ask them about the research. Tell them about your own ideas. IUB is a place where we encourage research. So try to get involved in research work from the very beginning. We are here to motivate you to open the doors of new possibilities. The next advice that I would like to give you, make friends. These 4 years will go very soon. So you have to take the opportunity, make friends, get to know your classmate, get connected with seniors and alumni. IUB's alumni, as Dr. Sarwar has mentioned, working in different organization, different part of the world. So please get in touch with them. This networking will excel you in your career. Get involved in different club activities. Enjoy every second of your life. At the same time, focus on the study. This is the age of technology. And technology would be making us an international citizen. Now you are not bounded by the boundary of the university. So understand your potential and become the part of the globe. This is fourth industrial revolution. Our scope is limitless. We can talk about big data, cloud computing, AI, machine learning, robotics. All those jargons are now part of our lives. So embrace those and try to be expert on those areas. And this is why you are here in the engineering school.
Thank you, Dr. Mahdi.
Finally, I would say that think logically, dream big, work hard. These are the three aspects for you to get success in your life.
Thank you,
you
Dr.
all.
Mahdi. Thank you very much for your valuable advice and speech. Now we'll hear from Professor Imtiaz Hussain, Dean Acting, School of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences. Professor Imtiaz Hussain.
Good morning. On behalf of 40 full-time faculty members, 48 part-time, and 650 plus majors, the School of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences heartily welcomes each one of you. We have 5 departments programs in alphabetical order. These are English, a language we cannot live with today if we are talking of the fourth industrial revolution, pandemic, whatever it is, we need to know this language, and we have that department here to train you for it. It is also the medium of instruction of this institution. Global Studies and Governance then looks at all the problems outside the country and leaves it upon you to find the solution to them. And likewise, the Department of Law looks at all the problems mostly within the country, again, leaving you, equipping you to deal with them, each one of them. We have media and communications, and what can I say about that? It is like, you can't live with it, but you cannot live without it. Social distancing is one reason why it is cutting into our lives, but because of social distancing, we need communications. And therefore, we have a fairly star-studded communications and media department. And then there is the social sciences and humanities. It covers everything that you know about Bangladesh. Your 21 February, 26 March, all of these, the language that you speak and how we evolved to where we are today, standing on the cusp of entering the top 30 industrialized countries of the world, we are all there. Like the 5 fingers in your hand, our 5 departments are the vital components you will need for a functional, successful life. We look forward to seeing you and taking you higher, even more for you taking us higher. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your microphone. Thank you very much, Professor Imtiaz Hussain, for your very nice and brief remarks to our newly enrolled students. I would now request Professor Shah M. Farooq, Dean, School of Environment and Life Sciences, to deliver his speech to the students and parents particularly.
Thank you very much. Good morning to all of you. It is a pleasure to welcome all new and returning students enrolled in various disciplines in the School of Environment and Life Sciences. With continuing developments in biological sciences and its relation to the environment, we are in an extraordinary time. In the School of Environment and Life Sciences, we strive for excellence in teaching and research in multiple disciplines involving life science, environment, and their interdependence. We have a diverse multidisciplinary group of faculty members, students, and technical staff. The school is well placed to teach various subjects ranging from the basic aspects of biological systems that make up the life on the planet to the terrestrial and marine ecosystems which are maintained and driven by complex forces and factors. There are 2 departments within the school, namely Department of Life Sciences and Microbiology, that teaches microbiology and biochemistry, and the Department of Environmental Sciences and Management. These departments continue to excel in keeping with global advances in these disciplines. The teaching methodology used and the curriculum structure we follow are similar to that practiced in renowned universities around the world. Our faculty members hold degrees from world's prestigious universities and have a strong dedication to provide a caring environment for education and research. To support research activities, we have state-of-the-art laboratories. Besides academic performance in the classrooms, the students are also involved actively in co-curricular and extracurricular activities. For the new students, I would like to mention that if you are interested in high-profile research, in addition to your theory courses, if you are interested in co-curricular activities, extracurricular activities, field experience, we believe that the School of Environment and Life Sciences is the right place you have been looking for. We hope all of you will have a rewarding time and experience over the next couple of years and will be proud to have made the right choice today. Welcome all of you again to IUB and to the School of Environment and Life Sciences. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Dr. Shaheen Farooq, again, for your very brief and precise remarks to the students. Our last school, fifth school, the School of Pharmacy and Public Health. And now we will hear on behalf of the school from our respected Dean, Professor J.M.A. Hannan. I request Professor J.M.A. Hannan to deliver his speech before the audience. Please turn on your speaker. Thank you.
Good morning. Dear freshmen, congratulations. Welcome to your university, IUB, your new home for the next 4 years. From today onward, we bear the torch of academic excellence of IUB. My school, School of Pharmacy and Public Health, offers BPharm program, Bachelor of Pharmacy, and MPH program, Masters in Public Health. For incoming pharmacy student, I would say you have made the right choice. Pharmacy is highly rewarding and dignified profession. And there are lots of opportunities to explore and conquer, like discovery of new drugs, developing vaccine, cure to multiple diseases, and so on. Every day, new and innovative drugs are entering market, expanding the role of pharmacists and increasing the demand. This trend will never change as long as there is life, diseases, and cure are inevitable parts of it. During the challenging time of COVID-19 pandemic, it has become clear to all of us that we need more pharmacists and public health professionals. So I believe by choosing pharmacy as your degree and IUB as your university, you have made a very smart decision at the most crucial stage of your life. Our distinguished faculty members are very committed to prepare you as leader in pharmacy profession. At IUB, there are plenty of opportunities. There are all-trust research lab with high-tech instruments. Recently, we have been endowed with an ISO certified research lab, which is one of a kind in Bangladesh. The School of Pharmacy and Public Health has research collaboration with many prestigious reputed universities like Harvard University, USA, McMaster University, Canada, Heidelberg University, Germany, Ulster University, UK. So I would urge you, please explore these academic and research opportunities. Make this 4 years time meaningful. With our faculty members, we will always be here to help you, to guide you. But the key to success lies in your hands. So please contact us if you find any difficulty. Wish you safe, happy, and rewarding time with us. I look forward to welcome you all on campus soon. All the best and thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Professor J.M.A. Hannan, for your nice and well-articulated speech. Now, we would like to hear the overview of this summer 2020 semester which is going to be online purely. And it's a new experience for both our faculty members and the students. So we'll now hear on this particular aspect from our registrar, Mr. MD Anwarul Islam.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Honorable Chairman, Board of Trustees, Mr. Motin Chaudhary, the Vice Chancellor, Professor Milan Pagan, Deans and Heads of the departments, my colleagues in both administration and faculty, respected guardians, and most importantly, the new students. Assalamu alaikum and good morning to you all. It is indeed a pleasure for me to welcome you all in IUB. I would like to congratulate each one of you for getting an opportunity to study in Independent University Bangladesh. Congratulations. I must also congratulate the guardians, the parents, for choosing IUB in the ongoing pandemic as the destination for education, and of course, giving us an opportunity to help you and your sons and daughters in pursuit of their higher education. Dear students, the founders of this university envisioned IUB to flourish as a prestigious seat of learning and a center of excellence of international standard. Our mission here is therefore to achieve the goal of higher educations and of sustainable economic development through a two-way relationship between the community and the university. Keeping this in mind, the IUB is sincerely committed to developing you as a real human resource for the society, equipped with right kind of skills and knowledge necessary to lead the country in quest of its development. Side by side, we want you to be a good human being with high moral standard and universal values as citizen. Side by side, we want two things from you. One, you have to be a good student and you have to be a good human being. So be mindful about these two things. Dear students, our management is very, very generous, I should say. They run this institution absolutely as a non-profit organization in its truest sense. The small amount of surplus in the revenue that we make, these are reinvested for developing various facilities for the students. You'll be happy to know that we are a 10% compliant university as per the rules and regulation of University Grants Commission and of course the Ministry of Education. Regarding faculties, I'll only say one thing. I can proudly inform the students and the guardians that your sons and daughters are in the best hand of our faculties and the teaching environment available in the country. Dear students, certain do's and don'ts, I must tell you as a registrar, the university life will accord you a lot of freedom. Use it, but please don't abuse it. Remain away from destructive habits such as use of drugs, bad association, practicing extremist views, and spending too much of time on Facebook and internet, blah, blah, blah. So be extremely choosy about selecting friends. The friends that you are surrounded with will possibly dictate what kind of personality you make in the coming days. So be careful about it and friends. Dear students, these coming years are going to be very busy, but I assure you that this is going to be very interesting and academically rewarding too. I'll end my talk by giving you two pieces of advice. One, you have to come out from your comfort zone to be successful, meaning to say hard work. Please remember, excellence in everything starts when you are out of your comfort zone.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Please don't give up your dreams. Your salary from the employer is in fact the bribe that they give you to forget about your dreams. IUB is here to give you the opportunity to fulfill your dreams. I once again congratulate you for being part of our family. I wish you the very best and Godspeed. Thank you very much for your
Thank you very much, Mr. MD Anwarul Islam, for your very detailed instructions and guidance to the students. It is quite expected that particularly our new students and the parents, they'll be very keen to know how IUB has responded to this COVID-19 pandemic and how IUB has made the university a better and safer place to deliver the quality higher education during this particular situation. That we will hear from our Honorable Vice Chancellor Acting, Professor Milan Pagan. I now request to deliver his valuable speech before the audience. Professor Milan Pagan.
Dear students, parents, guardians, and all the other viewers, Assalamu alaikum, Shubho Shokal, Namaskar, and a very good morning. This situation is both a challenge and an opportunity. Let me first talk about the challenges. We all know that our students will have to participate in the education through an unfamiliar medium. They will have to interact with their faculty and their peers without face-to-face contact. Furthermore, you will have, or we will have, to overcome the infrastructural challenges. And finally, I'm sure that you're all experiencing the lack of social interaction already, and at somebody of your age, that is quite a very hard situation to deal with. But luckily, there are also many, many opportunities hidden in this situation. The first one, the most obvious one, is that you will develop new skill sets. You will not be spoon-fed, as sometimes it happens in the traditional classroom. You will have to be active, you will have to be proactive, you will have to develop your organization skills, your better time management skills, and you will learn a lot about new technologies. But even more importantly, this new situation and this new mode of delivery and the new skill sets that you will have to develop will enable all of us to make a shift from teaching to learning. We've been talking about this for a long time now, but this is the situation that it will actually enable us to do so. So the onus of learning will be upon the students. Of course, the university will provide all the help, will do everything to enable you, but you will start learning the skills, as I said, that will be necessary for lifelong learning, that it will never end for you in the new situation. And finally, this new situation where you will take classes online will present opportunities for some time savings, because you will not commute in traffic jam of Dhaka. At IUB, we are committed to uphold the highest standards of education during these challenging times, but we need every student's support, participation, and commitment. You have to work with us, and together we will overcome any initial hurdles and issues. And there will be some teething problems, but we'll overcome that. As you know, we introduced a lot of ways to help our students financially. You have been informed about this, so I'm not going to go into details. Let me just point out one thing. The employees, the alumni, and the trustees of IUB, we are contributing from our own pockets to create a student welfare fund, so more students will be able to continue their studies if they are in financial difficulties. We also relaxed a lot of rules to enable you to stay in the process of education, obtain financial aid, and by doing so, lessen the burden on your parents and guardians. Furthermore, we are taking all the necessary steps to prepare the campus for the time when we will reopen, so our students and employees could stay safe and healthy. We developed detailed standard operating procedures, and we're equipping the campus physically, so it will be disinfected, it will be safe, all the procedures will be in place, so nobody will be in danger of transmission once you return to the campus. Let me conclude by saying, rest assured that we will offer you the same high-quality education that you would expect to get from IUB even before this pandemic has started. You know, it is not a coincidence that we are included in QS Asia 2020 rankings, or that we were shortlisted in the Times Higher Education Asia Awards 2020 as the only Bangladeshi university. I wish you have a great summer, and I hope to see you on campus very, very soon. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Vice Chancellor Acting, for your very comprehensive and well directed speech to the new audience. I'm sure that they will be very, very inspired to start their classes right from tomorrow. Independent University Bangladesh, IUB, has been implementing all its activity through a very robust and dynamic leadership, guidance, and all-out support through our honorable trustees. And we have a very strong and supportive board of trustees with us. And with the dynamic leadership of the chairman of the board of trustees, Mr. A. Matin Chaudhary, IUB has been able to overcome all the obstacles, even during this pandemic situation. Our chief guest of this session, Mr. A. Matin Chaudhary, Honorable Chairman of the Board of Trustees, he will tell you the details about IUB efforts and other activities and strategies that we have taken. I now request Mr. A. Matin Chaudhary, Honorable Chairman Board of Trustees, to deliver his speech before the whole audience who have been listening from home and abroad.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. First, I would like to address the guardians. You have sent your children to this university with a lot of hope and with a lot of aspiration. At the same time, আপনাদের অনেক কষ্টে অর্জিত অর্থ দিয়ে আপনারা আপনাদের ছেলেপেলেদেরকে আমাদের কাছে পাঠাচ্ছেন। On behalf of the Board of Trustees, the faculty, the management, and everybody, I would like to assure you that we will do our very best to make sure that we deliver the results that you wanted from us. এই 4 বছর যখন আপনার বাচ্চারা আমাদের এখানে থাকবে, আমরা এনশিওর করব যাতে আমাদের ক্ষমতার ভিতরে যতটা সম্ভব ওনাদেরকে ট্রান্সফর্ম করে আপনাদের কাছে ফেরত পাঠাতে। সেটা আপনাদের আমাদের প্রতিজ্ঞা এবং ইয়ে। Dear students, now you have chosen IUB. You have your own reasons, but from our side, we would say you have made the right decision because you have chosen the best university in Bangladesh. You're going to be with us for 4 years. Hopefully, we don't want you to be here for 6 years, so please take your courses and get out in 4 years. In 4 years' time, we want to transform you from a youngster to a leader. This is the leadership making machine, IUB. We will create leadership out of you, and my previous speakers have all described what they expect out of you to be in leadership. So we are going to make you a leader, and you have to start thinking that you are going to become a leader. So you are going to lead this country, you are going to lead this community. So please come prepared with a mind that you are going to lead, and hence you will have to start taking siddhanto. You have to start taking a lot of knowledge intake. You have to start making choices, because there will be a lot of choices in front of you. So this is where I would say an IUB does not value anything other than merit. It's an ethical university, so merit is the only thing, and merit will not come without hard work. Now, no matter what you think, that there is no shortcut to success, there is no shortcut to leadership. So if you want to become a leader, which you have to once you have enrolled with us, we'll ensure that you become a leader, but you have to do your part. So if you are lazy, we may not keep you for 4 years. We may have to send you back home, but you have to work hard, and you have to make sure, and then you have to do all the other activities too. So that is what we would like. You have a wonderful team here in IUB, which is going to help you. Our faculty, you've already heard our deans, all very accomplished people of the country and the world. They're all highly educated. They're scholars, they are motivators. So they have a very good team, and we also have a good team of administrators dedicated and working very hard with us. I would like to thank this team for the very, very dedicated work that they've been doing for this university for the last many years, especially during this pandemic. when they have volunteered to transform themselves from a physical university to a virtual thing. Now, this is not easy. It requires them a lot of work, and it requires, first of all, a very big mindset change. But they have shown leadership by taking this challenge and preparing it well and delivering it on time. They had promised to deliver it from the beginning of the summer semester, and we are starting the summer semester with all of you with this new technology and I would also like to thank the technology team in IUB, who has also worked very hard to bring this through. So congratulations to all of you. You have done a very good job in bringing this up to standard. I've been assured that you will get the best quality online education compared to anywhere in the world. And therefore, this is also giving us an opportunity to catch up, because it is leapfrogging. We are skipping a lot of stages and coming down to a stage where we are at par with the global standards. So that is the change that is coming through. And all of you have to keep in your mind that there is a big change. Between now and the next 12 months, all of you be prepared to go through a big change about what you are going to do in the future. A lot of work will change. A lot of jobs will change. So what you're thinking today may not be the best job after 1 year, after 2 years. So that is where IUB curriculum is geared, that it makes you flexible. You can move from one to another, and we want you to think openly and come up and do this. You are going to lead Bangladesh. Your parents, to whom I again thank and salute, they have built Bangladesh in the last 50 years. They and their team. তারা বাংলাদেশকে এখানে এনেছে, তোমাদেরকে সুযোগ দেওয়ার জন্য তারা প্রস্তুত করেছে। তোমাদের এখন কাজ হলো এইটাকে সামনে নেয়া। সামনে নিতে হলে কিন্তু নেতৃত্ব লাগবে, সততা লাগবে, জ্ঞান লাগবে। You need knowledge. So please understand that you are responsible. This is your country. This country has come forward in last 50 years, and this has to go. I will end up with a small example. In the newspaper, you must have read that one jute mill called Janata Jute Mill was sold last week for 700 crore taka. 700 কোটি টাকাতে একটা মিল বিক্রি হয়েছে জনতা জুট মিল নামে। আর কালকে তোমরা পত্রিকায় দেখলে যে 21-22টা মিল সরকারকে বন্ধ করতে হয়েছে, কারণ এগুলো $1 বিলিয়ন বেশি লস খেয়েছে। একই বাজার, একই জায়গায় কি করে দুইটা জিনিস হলো? একটা মিল 700 কোটি টাকাতে বিক্রি হয়েছে, একটা মিল। আর 21টা মিল বন্ধ হয়েছে $1 বিলিয়ন, যত হাজার কোটি টাকা হয় হিসাব করে দেখো, লস। So this is where leadership has made the difference. So very simple understanding. দুইটা মিলই 1970 সালে ছিল, তারপরে একটা সরকার চালিয়ে $1 বিলিয়ন লস দিয়ে, একটা না 21-22টা মিল $1 বিলিয়ন লস দিয়ে বিক্রি করে দিচ্ছে, বন্ধ করে দিচ্ছে, বিক্রিও করতে পারছে না। আরেকটা মিল 700 কোটি টাকা দিয়ে বিক্রি হয়েছে। সো তাতে তুমি দেখতে পাও যে আমাদের দেশে two bills in the same sectors, how much difference? Why has it made the difference? That is the difference that IUB has to make out of it. You have to be on the winning leadership team. You cannot be on that losing leadership team. So please think positively. Please move on and start thinking that ei desh tomar. You have to build this country, and there are tremendous opportunities. I mean, our Vice Chancellor, who is from Slovenia, he keeps reminding me that the opportunities that are there in this country does not exist in any other country. This is a very open field, and therefore, please think, and don't just think normally, be a leader, think out of the box, think about possibilities. Life, you have to take chances, you have to take risks. The securest form is to go and take a job and move up on the job ladder. Okay, I have got nothing against that, but many of you will create jobs. So you are going to take a chance, you are going to take a risk. So are you going to be a leader who is going to create jobs, or are you going to be a leader who is going to hold on to the job? You have a choice. I want you to do both because we need a balance. But I want to see a bigger number creating jobs, because that is where your success would come, and that is where your contribution would come. So here is a leadership making machine you have got into. Please work, and I'm assuring you that we will be the most ethical and the fairest thing, and this country has room for you. So please take this 4 years seriously and try to complete your degrees in 4 years. There are many students who complete these degrees in a longer period. We would encourage you to do it in 4 years. Get on with life easily. Don't waste your time more than what is required. Thank you very much.
Mr. Chaudhry, you're not only the chairman of our board of trustees, you're also a renowned industrialist. I'm sure a lot of our students and parents are now wondering what is happening in Bangladesh in terms of economy, what will happen in the near future. Can you maybe address that issue from your industrialist perspective?
Thank you very much. Industry has been closed for 1 quarter globally, and therefore it is in a crisis. But again, every crisis brings in opportunities, and we have to look at how do we look at the thing. We have been busy for the last 3 months on the pandemic because that was our priority. We had to look after ourselves, our life, and our health. This quarter, as directed by our Prime Minister, we are moving forward with the economy, and we are looking at this. So let's take the export sector. The export sector automatically has taken a big hit in the last quarter because the whole world was closed. But this quarter, people are bouncing back, people are going, so people are becoming more efficient. Market is going down because prices of everything is coming down. As a result, people have to do more for less. So these are the challenges which the industry has to take on. We cannot do a costing based on the past. We have to do costings in the future. And how do we do it? We change the ways we are working. Let us say we do a lot of automation. We may bring in more efficiency into our people. We bring in more productivity into the people. So last 3 months, many of the companies have been spending on strategizing these things and moving forward with them. They've been training their people. They have been looking at people. And of course, in a pandemic like this, there will be loss of jobs. So again, as I say, that the fittest will survive. Many of them will not be. The bank will not have as many people because the bank has to survive with a lesser budget, and therefore they will go for more efficient automation, and hence the better people will survive. So for all of you, again, please remember that there is no shortcut. You have to be the best, and that is how you'll survive. Business will thrive, business will survive. The government has come up with various support packages. Everyone is taking advantage of them, and we are now in a process of thinking how to proceed further. More or less, a plan has been chopped out by most companies, and maybe in the next 3 months, we'll have a better situation. Thank you. And I wish all of you good luck with IUB and good luck in the next 4 years. And whilst we have this pandemic, please stay safe. Don't take any chances. Don't take any risk. Life is too precious to be given away. So please take care of yourselves. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for your very, very valuable as well as very directional speech for our newly enrolled students and also the returning students. And I'm sure that both the parents and the students will be benefited enormously through your very comprehensive and well-articulated speech. Dear audience and respected viewers, with this speech of our chief guest, we have come to the conclusion of our inaugural session of this orientation program. We'll be having a 10-minute break now, and after 10 minutes, we'll come back with the head of IT of IUB, Mr. Mahfouz, who will take the students and parents through the basics of Google Classroom that is going to be started from tomorrow for summer semester. And thereafter, we'll hear from our registrar, Mr. MD Anul Islam, and he will present the rules and regulations of IUB. So with these few words, I, Khandukar Aminul Haq, Director Media and Public Relations, Independent University, Bangladesh, IUB. Signing off from here, and thank you very much for enjoying this program. I wish you all the very best. Stay safe. Have a great time ahead. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Allah Hafiz.
Thank you.
everyone. This is Mahfuz Ahmed, Deputy Director and Head of Central Information Technology Services, and I'm here to welcome you all to our online orientation for the summer 2020 semester. We all are aware that the coronavirus pandemic has created a barrier for day-to-day tasks, and the educational field has been hampered a lot. But we have to continue. For the last 3 months, IB has created a virtual university where we will attempt to learn and teach in a blended environment. I personally am an alumni of IUB, so trust me, we understand it is difficult for the students. So we have tried to make a platform that replicates the on-campus experience as much as possible. With that being said, let's get started with our technical session. All right, students. We are Central Information Technology Services. This is the department which handles all IT-related services for the faculty members and students. We are at level 6, so if you have any queries, if you need to visit our offices when the situation permits, obviously, just drop at level 6. The services that we provide through this department, we have the subscription from Google, which is called the G Suite. Through this G Suite, you will get an email address from Gmail. You will get a Google Chat and the Google Classroom that you will be using in this summer 2020 semester, the Google Meet, the video conferencing session, the Google Jamboard that can be used for graphical designing and drawing or mathematical or any, in the courses where there is the faculty needs to write something in the board. We also provide Microsoft Office 365 subscription, which is available for all the students and faculty members. We have the campus covered in Wi-Fi. So whenever you visit the campus, you will get a Wi-Fi access. Also, the campus has been built on state-of-the-art, the very good IT infrastructure, and you will get a very fast internet connection and other services. The campus is also equipped with access control system, the CCTV system. So we have a very good IT infrastructure in the university. For any IT related help or query, just drop an email at ithelpdesk@iub.edu.bd. Someone will respond to your mail very soon. We have a state-of-the-art student registration system, which we call IRES, Integrated Register Office Automation System. Through this software, you will get your bills, you will register for your courses, you will declare major and minor, you will get your class schedule, and at the end of the semester, you will get your grades. For any queries, just drop an email at regoff@iub.edu.bd. Someone from the registrar's office will respond your query. We will conduct the summer 2020 semester in Google Classroom. In Google Classroom, there are certain things which are been made available to you. The things are you can sit for the exam. There will be a live session through the Google Meet, which I have mentioned earlier. You can submit your assignments, your quizzes in the Google Classroom. You can participate in a forum discussion, and also you can access your course materials, which will be made available through the faculty members. So let me just give you a quick overview of the Google Classroom. All right, students. Now, as you can see, I am in the Google Classroom. But before entering to the Google Classroom, you need to log in. And you'll be using your IUB domain credentials to log into the Google Classroom. And what do I mean by that IUB domain credentials? Is the IUB email account. As you know, we have already sent you the credentials to your personal email addresses, which you have provided through the registration period. So check your mail, you will get all the credentials. So go to gmail.com, and after that use the IUB credentials. Like for example, my name is Mahfuz. I will type mahfuz@iub.edu.bd. Then I provide my password and I log into the system. So do the same thing. Go to classroom.google.com. It will prompt for your username and password. Provide your username and password and log into the system. Once you log in, you will see all the courses which you have registered for the summer 2020 semester. As you all are aware, I am now running a demonstration session. So for the demonstration session, I have only one courses. So this is the course which I have been registered for the summer 2020 semester. So let's get into the class. I click on here. So this is my class, and these are the things which you will see after you log into a class. So I will first go to classwork. As you can see over here, there are two things, the assignment quizzes and the course materials. First, I'll cover the course materials. Over here, you will see my faculty member has already assigned me certain course materials for me. The materials can be Word document, PowerPoint presentation, PDF file, or a video file. So all the file format is supported by Google platform. So a faculty can decide what sort of material he will share with you. Now let me first go to the quiz. You will click over here and you will see there is a quiz waiting for you. So just click on that. Now I am in the quiz session. As you can see, there are two questions for this demonstration purpose. You will answer it and click on submit. Then you are done with the quizzes. So I will close the tab and then I will go to assignments. You can see similar like course material, I have two assignments over here. So I'll click this document file. So a faculty has already created an assignment for you. So you answer it over here and it will be auto saved. And after you are done, click on turn in. Then it will prompt you that these two files will be turned in to the faculty members. As I mentioned, there are two things you can do. So this is the first thing. Now I hit cancel. Over here, you will see once you click cancel, you can add files or create files to as a supplement with the assignment. So I will click over here. If you have already some files ready for the assignments, so click on file. Over here, you can select the file and upload it to the Google Classroom. So we are done with the course materials, we are done with the quizzes, and we are done with the assignments. Now let me show you how you can join to the classes. So let me just go back to the home page of the courses. And also one other thing you can do, you can give a public comment. This comment will be viewed by all the students and faculty members, and also you can give a private comment to the faculty members. So the rest of the class students won't see whatever you have put as a private comment. So let me go back to the class home page. All right. So we were actually demonstrating the classwork section. Now, if you want to join to the classes, go to stream and here is the link. So to join the classes, click on the link. As you can see, your camera and everything is starting. So once you are ready, you will click join now. There are certain things I like to mention here. During the classes, you need to keep your camera on, but mute your microphone. When the faculty member will ask for an open question, just unmute your microphone and give your comments. So right now I will join the class. So this is my faculty. So I'm in the class. That's it. So now I will close my class streaming session. So that's all. This is the basics of Google Classroom, and there will be certain other things the faculty will discuss. And also, if you have any queries, just drop an email at ithelpdesk@iub.edu.bd. At the very end of my session, let me give you some guidelines for the online classes. The first thing is the preparation. Ensure you have basic technical equipments with you, like your camera is working, your headphone is working, if you are using a desktop computer, you need to have a separate webcam and a headset. If you are using a laptop, then that's inbuilt, but make sure your camera and microphone is working. And join your classes according to the class schedule. The class schedule can be found if you log into the IRES, and as I mentioned in my presentation earlier, the schedule will be given on the software. There are certain etiquettes which you need to maintain while attending the online classes. First of all, you have to be active in the classes. As you can understand, this is not a physical face-to-face class. It's an online class. You are looking in the monitor or your screen, so you have to be very active during the class session. The second thing is that you need to follow an appropriate dress code. What do I mean that? Is the simple rule is wear something you would in a real life classroom. The third thing, be quiet when the lecture is on or somebody else is speaking. Always keep your microphone mute unless you are asked to speak. Maintain a very good environment while attending the classes. What I mean by that, a good environment is you select a very calm and quiet place in your house where nobody will interrupt you. There won't be any noises, because you will speak during your class session, the noise will create an impact. So make sure you have a very calm and quiet room in your house. Always put on your video, as I mentioned earlier, unless asked otherwise by the teacher. And maintain a proper communication with your faculty members and your classmates. Thank you, and I wish you all the very best, and good luck with the summer 2020 semester.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, welcome to the technical session of the orientation. I am the registrar once again in front of you. What I'm going to do in this particular session, I'm going to elaborate on certain rules and procedures and regulation which you will quite often come across as a student in the university. I have a set of slides. I'll take you through with the slides, and I think that will be better, I suppose. Dear students, In my technical session now, I'm going to cover, not elaborately, very briefly, the purpose of the registrar's office, then the website, green book, ID card, then payment procedure, and many other related academic issues as flashed on the screen. To begin with, as you all will understand, the registrar's office is in fact the front office of all academic activities, especially the coordination activities. And we are responsible for academic administration, registration, and academic record keeping, etc., until you graduate or even beyond. We provide the vital link between the university and the outside organization, regulatory bodies like UGC and Ministry of Education. And internally, definitely we provide the link between the departments and the university top management. Dear students, these are my staff. I have a very slim staff at the registrar's office, and we try to make you as comfortable as possible during your stay in the university. So when you are at the campus, please go around and acquaint yourself with the various personalities and their responsibilities, so that whenever you require for any support, you can straightway go to that particular individual without wasting much time. We have a guardian help desk. So this is basically for the guardians. Please note the cell number. You can call this young lady anytime to ask for any query regarding your wards, your sons and daughters. So she's at the office 24 hours, not 24 hours, I mean the full time at the office, and the cell number is responsive 24 hours. We have an elaborate website, and it's quite informative, and the basic rules and regulation is given in the green book, we call it. It's available in the website. So what I'll suggest, please go and explore our website a little bit so that you know what information is available where, and develop a habit of visiting the website, notice board especially, and the students dashboard, which we have developed very recently to give as much academic information that you might need to make an academic decisions. So all this information can be accessed through the Android cell phone. Green book, as I was telling, is this. It's available on the website. The shorter version is also available, which is also green book. I call it personally is password. That means passport to success. It contains all essential rules and regulation. It's quite handy when you are at the campus. Please do make some time and come and collect it from the registrar's office. This passport contains basically everything as flashed on the screen. That means if you have it in your backpack all the time, you don't have to go to anybody else, just read it and you'll be updated about the latest rules and regulation. The dashboard of the student looks like this. It's available on the web. You can see your semester result, the courses sequence that you need to take, your credit earned, etc., etc. Everything is in dashboard, and it's quite interactive. And you can also see your transcript along with the results and everything. Next, I'll talk about the identity card, ladies and gentlemen. The valid ID is essential for entering the campus. We issue it from the registrar's office, so your ID is being prepared already. So when the situation normalizes, you come and collect it from the registrar's office. Please remember, without ID, you will not be allowed access to the campus, and without IUB email ID, you will not be allowed to have access to the classroom for attending the classes, as has been explained by Mr. Mahfouz a few minutes ago. When you are in the campus, your ID card should be visibly hang around your neck, and so that anyone can, identify that you are a student of us. Dear students, we have an elaborate security check arrangement with archway, turnstile, and baggage scanner, etc., etc. So please follow them and use them, for your convenience. We also check the vehicles and everything, and the very purpose is to make sure that you are safe in the campus. So please don't get irritated because the security staff, whenever they try to check you, you should not. You should maintain your patience and allow them to do it. As I said, the very purpose is to make you safe. In view of pandemic, we have an elaborate arrangement already done at the campus, like use of mask, hand washing facilities, so maintaining social distance and all these things. We have put everything in place in the campus. So once the situation normalizes, I'm sure you'll come and see this. Because we are not very sure how long this COVID-19 will continue. So we are prepared. Even if you have to come to the campus, we'll try and make sure that you are safe and you are taken care. You can see the elaborate arrangement done by our administration to sanitize the vehicles, sanitize your shoes and everything, the campus. So what is the purpose? As I said before, to keep you safe. A very brief overview about summer semester. We are, as you know already, we are starting from 5th, and this will end on 1st of October. And the dates for your midterm exam and final exam is also flashed on the screen. However, you don't have to remember anything, but if you need to find out any specific date, please go to the website and you can exactly come to know about it. Dear students, we have a system of computer-generated payment procedure. You don't have to come to the campus for payment. So you can pay all your dues related to tuition fee, activities fee, scholarship, or money, or all that, with the computer-generated slips from your own laptop or computer terminal. And please pay to any of these branches. And you can also pay through, BTF and of Standard Chartered Bank. Dear students, I'm sure you'll be happy to know that we have an elaborate financial aid policy at the university. For undergrad students, all these categories flashed on the screen are available for you to avail. However, all these are conditional. You have to fulfill certain CGPA requirement, then results, and blah blah blah, all these. So you need to fulfill certain conditions. So please do that, and maintaining those minimum criteria, you can avail the financial aid. As I was saying, the minimum fulfilling criteria is a CGPA, and you have to take, in some cases, 9 credits, some cases 6 credits, some cases probably 12 credits in a semester to qualify for scholarship or financial aid. You'll be happy to know that we have an automatic merit scholarship system. That means you don't have to apply. Suddenly, at the end of the semester, you will find that you have got a scholarship of 100% or 75% or whatever, and it will be given automatically. You don't have to apply. In current situation, that means in summer 2020, we provided scholarship to almost 4,000 students, 4,000 plus, I should say. Whereas we have roughly about 10,000 students, and 4,000 are availing some sort of scholarship or financial aid. So please apply to the financial aid office with relevant papers, and I'm sure they will take care of it. Your graduation will take actually 2 years, and minimum 2 CGPA is required for graduation, and 4 years time. Well, under extenuating circumstances, we do allow extension, but generally time is 4 years. Well, in some cases, we also allow up to maximum 8 years. So these are all approved by the Academic Council. That means after 4 years, for any kind of extension, you need to apply through the Registrar's Office. Dear students, we, beside financial aid, we also provide, awards to the students, dean list, merit list. These are standard procedure followed in different universities, and we also have the same. And along with the certificate, you will also get award money. So for good student at IUB, you actually don't need any money. You just have to be a good student, and you will, in a way, study free. Our attendance policy is very stringent, so be punctual in attending the classes and maintain discipline. This is expected. You see, we have a procedure of not allowing the students 75%, not allowing the students to sit for final exam if they have not attended 75% classes. Well, you have the option of going to the cafeteria and sip coffee, but not attending the classes. Our faculty members will register your attendance electronically. So be available whether in the classroom, on campus, or in a Google Classroom at least 5 minutes before, so that your attendance is not missed. If you remain absent from the university for 10 days without notice for any reason, we have an obligation, we feel, to inform your guardians. And in some cases, we may also have to inform the security agencies for any unauthorized absence. So be careful about it. Already we have an IRIS database system, which is called Integrated Registers Office Automation System, and it contains all your basic information. I'll request the students and the guardians to maintain and keep this up to date, so that whenever there is a need, we can call you and solve your problems. So please keep it updated. Let me tell the guardians specifically one interesting point over here. The students, they sometimes do not give the actual cell phone number or actual email ID of their parents, because if they do poorly in the university, then the registrar's office or the department will call the guardians, so they want to avoid it. So that is why they generate another email ID and give it as guardian's email ID. So whenever we send an email, it goes to the student and the guardian remains blank. So please make sure that this database is updated and the actual telephone number and the email ID of the guardian is available in the system. Dear students, we have a retake policy, and it's not different than which is usually followed in the other private universities. So retake, fail, incomplete, withdrawal, and provision. So this provision is there in our university also. Elaborately, various conditions are explained in the Green Book. So I will ask you, please take some time before starting the class and go through the entire Green Book once. Withdrawal means you can withdraw from a course if you are not doing well, or for some reason you think you are not prepared, you're not liking the faculty, or you're not liking the time and all this, you can. And in such cases, we will allow only W twice, and you'll have to complete the same course, same withdrawal course within next 3 semesters. At this point, I'll only suggest don't miss the classes and maintain at least the passing grade. Otherwise, the university will make sure that you are automatically withdrawn. We have a system of provision, as the chairman said in his speech. If you are not doing well in the university, we will give you first chance, second chance, and in the third chance, you'll be out from the university. Let me tell you, the IUB is a tough institution as far as the result is concerned. If you are not doing good, it's not your place. So I'll request, be careful to find out whether you are on initial provision or final provision or on the verge of cancellation of your admissions. Once the admission is cancelled or provision, no one can help, let me tell you. We have an elaborate academic code of conduct. Please go through it because we want you as student are in fact our integral part of IUB community. So that community also includes the faculty members, administrative staff, the support staff. So please conduct yourself in a befitting manner, so that you are not embarrassed, and unnecessarily you are not also embarrassing somebody else. IUB is a politics-free zone. We do not allow any kind of politics on campus. So if your preference is doing politics, please, even if you have paid the money, come back to us. We will give you the money back, but we will not allow you to continue with politics, practice of politics on campus. We are also a drug-free, weapon-free campus, and we do not. We have zero tolerance policies on this. If you are found involved in any of this, you will not remain our student. Dear students, we have a very rich library, I should say. It's very rich, and I call it a fountain of knowledge. We have 70 designated computers with internet facilities and everything, so please take advantage of this. And they also do organize small little workshops and classes to train you how to, look for resources from internet, how to look for information from website and blah, 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 all this. So once you are in campus, please get in touch with them and take advantage of the rich library we have over here. Library usually remains open 7 days during the semester, and during off semester, that means during the leave or break, it remains 5 days a week. Dear students, we have a program which is unique, I should say, for IUB. It's live in the field experience. That means we want the students to get an idea about the beautiful Gram Bangla of our country. So to give exposure to the socio-economic realities of our rural Bangladesh, excuse me, we have a course, 3-credit course, LFE, wherein you will go and stay in the villages for 10-12 days and mix up with them and see for yourself the life style of the rural Bangladesh. So normally it's in the later part of the course, so just know it for now. You should not be in a hurry about it. We have an elaborate credit transfer policy. If you have done some courses in some reputed universities before, you can transfer those credit following our procedure. You need to apply immediately after the classes starts. We have about 40 plus vibrant clubs, functional clubs at IUB. I'll suggest please get involved with any of these. Because life in IUB is a perfect combination. I look at it this way, perfect combination of learning and having fun at the same time. So please be part of one of the clubs, minimum one, and you can be a member of multiple clubs. There is no problem about it. We have a very beautiful gymnasium, and there are separate arrangements for boys and girls. So please use it and take advantage of it. Dear students, please remember you are being watched. I mean to say we have 24-hour surveillance system put in place. We have more than 170 CCTV camera in different places. So you are being observed. So be mindful about it. Last few slides, the registrar's office is in fact the focal point for registration. It's at level 2, and the accounts is also in level 2. The financial aid office and the DOSA office, these are in ground floor. I'm always available at the office, so you don't need any appointment to come and meet me with your problems, as long as it's related to your registration and university. So please walk into my office and give us your problems so that we can help you. Dear students, I'll end my talk with a famous quote from Martin Luther King Jr. He said once that intelligence plus character and self-discipline is the goal of a true education. For being successful, you need education, character, and self-discipline. So that's the key. I urge you to abide by the rules and regulations that govern your conduct as a student at IUB. And this will also help you building your character and discipline. All these rules and procedures are not, the purpose is not to scare you, but we want that you should not be, cocooned in your studies and boundary of discipline only. Look at IUB in a holistic manner. for safe socialization, for character building, for understanding greater responsibilities of futures, for making friends, good friends. And I think we provide the best of the best best of the best environment available in the country. For the guardians, my last word would be, please keep track of your sons and daughters. Monitor their result every semester. At least once, you check their semester result. You'll ask for the transcript to show you online, sitting at home. You don't have to come to the campus. If you are not sure about your sons and daughters, their result, please come to us at the registrar's office or give a call to the one-stop service. We will tell you everything. So please, guardians, keep track of your sons and daughters. Ladies and gentlemen, the coming years are going to be interesting, of course, and I feel academically rewarding. My last piece of advice would be aim high. You have unlimited potentials, so explore it positively. And it's time for you to set your right and desired goal, and we are here to help you. With this, I will end my part of the brief on the technical session and hope to see you soon on campus. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.